You got to put them in the ground every time. You got to make sure you're doing your job, make sure everybody else on your offensive line is doing their job so they can all work together.
Amir Smith takes the ball and scampers into the end zone for another Spartan touchdown.
Like, these are the moments you kind of dream for in your sport. Like, you see the crowd, like the crowd gets hyped after a good block or after a good like pancake. They don't really, they'll see it, but they'll kind of be like, they'll be like, ooh. And that's what you like to see. You like to see your running back, you like to see your quarterback succeed through you.
The end zone, he finds a man, touchdown.
Since I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, I've always had a background in basketball. That was really the sport I really wanted to play. But around when I was like 12 years old, I kind of quit. I kind of strayed away from the sport, and I just focused on academics. But I remember one day in 8th grade, I was at Big Point Middle. I was watching Lakewood football highlights, and I was like, well, this team is really nice. This team is really nice. And I asked my mom about it because I was curious about it. She was like, you know, you can play it if you want. You have the size. You can definitely play it.
Tight turn, tight turn.
I think it's great seeing our alumni come back and watch the practices and do events like this because it really shows like that they're not afraid to show where they came from. And when I met Win, it was really nice meeting him because, you know, like Mr. Win, they always talk about how good he was. He was a great, like just unstoppable, and that's someone you would like really want to aspire to be. I learned never be scared. She taught me to be like more brave and more controlled during playing offensive line. You can't be scared because if you're scared and you show it, it's not a good look.
Minutes ago, Chancellor Campbell, 3-star offensive tackle out of Lakewood, St. Petersburg, commits to the Gators.
My junior year is really when it started to kick up. That's when I got like Florida, Texas A&M, Ohio State, and I really thought I could really take it to the next level. I think education in my family is really important. You know, my mom always said, she said, if you can't keep a 3.5 GPA or higher, you can't play sports. And I think it's really like important in my family just to have academic background, because my mom always says football second, academics always first. You never know. Like, you never know if you get cut from a team. Now, what's your second option? AI, artificial intelligence, is really what I want to major in. My 9th grade year, I didn't really know what I wanted to do at all until I really met Mr. Cortez, and he really helped me like shape up. He taught me about AI, the ethical uses of AI, and it really like interested me. You always want to have the underclassmen look up to you, and that's what I've always wanted. I've always wanted like underclassmen be like, oh yeah, that's Chancellor, that's that guy. Like that's someone they can look up at and be like, that's who I want to be. Because that's what I had. I had Mr. Wynn growing up. Well, I had Mr. Wynn growing up as like in football. So I was like, okay, now I need to be a role model. I need to be someone that people can look up to.